everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Miss Dhanusha. If you're new here, I'm talking all about self-care and lifestyle. And if you are one of my returning subscribers, this is a bit of a different video. I'm sharing my morning routine. So first things first, I would set off my alarm. It usually rings at 6 a.m. I'll do a little stretch and then I would put on my gown. This is not a perfect morning routine. I still have things that I want to chop and change, but nothing is perfect, and I thought that I would just share as far as long as I've gotten to getting to a good morning routine that actually helps, and one that I think is pretty useful. Let me know in the comments if you have a morning routine and if any of this overlaps with yours. I would love to know. Next up, I'm in the kitchen. I will generally make my lemon water with some lemon. I don't have ginger in this instance, but usually ginger, some fresh ginger chopped up, some turmeric, and some honey, and some cayenne pepper. This is a really good drink for antioxidants and good for digestion, just to help you get through or just to kickstart your tummy in the morning. And yeah, it just helps me also just to have some alone time and some me time first thing in the morning. And yeah, I just really like it. Oh, also important to note, this is a Hufflepuff mug that I got for Christmas, but I'm actually Gryffindor. If you're looking for these mugs, they're actually a typo. I'll put a link in the description. And yeah, it also heats up, so it changes color when you add in water. It was black before this. Once I'm done with that, I'm heading off back to the room. I love my bedroom in the morning, just like everybody else. But yeah, there's enough time. I make enough time to do everything that I want to get done before I actually start work, because you know I got that 9 to 5. So I would leave down my lemon water. I would pick up the book that I'm currently reading, is Feminist Fight Club. I'm really enjoying this book. I will do a review maybe on my Instagram. If you don't follow me there, then what are you doing? Just go ahead and follow me there. So yeah, I would just spend this morning reading as much as I can, maybe for like 5 to 10 minutes. If I don't have time in the morning, then I will generally just skip this part. But yeah, if I don't make time to read, then I end up not reading at all throughout the day. Then it could go like a whole week without me reading. So yeah, I just try to do that in the morning. And if I do have time, then I will journal in bed. I do keep a journal next to my bed as well. Next up, we got some breakfast. Who doesn't love a good egg on toast? Nikki sometimes makes me breakfast, or I will just make it with just some spices and a sourdough, and yeah, I will just sit and relax and eat my breakfast. I brush my teeth here, don't worry, I just didn't include that in the video. And you gotta put that hot sauce, okay? Just remember, I always put hot sauce in every single thing. So if you not want hot sauce, you can skip that out completely. And then I hit the shower, and now I am out my shower, hair wet, towel and everything. It was actually a hair wash day today, but I don't wash my hair every single day. I will pick out some clothes to wear. Usually just pick out something a bit more casual, leggings, top, because I'm working from home. But if I do want to dress up and I feel like dressing up on the day, then I will. It's something that I would still wear over video calls, but generally my videos are off unless it's a Friday. So yeah, I just like getting dressed in comfy clothes for work. Then I would make the bed. So this helps me to feel like I've achieved something during the morning already. So the first thing I achieved was the lemon water. Then I read a book, and then I had breakfast, and then I made the bed. That's 4 things I've already achieved. It already makes me feel like I'm winning this morning. Like, what do you think? Is this part of your morning routine? Let me know, because I think making the bed is a huge thing. And when I go through the day and I don't make my bed, and I'm like walking around during lunch or something, I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to make the bed, and I just feel like shitty. Like, why did I not make the bed already? Like, my I'm not adulting, right, if I didn't make the bed. So yeah, that just helps me to feel like I've accomplished another thing. The bed is made. It's not 100%. I absolutely suck at making the bed. Righto, so we are at the skincare routine. This is my favorite thing, and this is another step that I love doing in the morning. Some serum, some moisturizer, and just massaging it into my skin. It just helps me just like feel nice, and also I need the skincare. I'm 27 now, would you believe it? But yeah, so yeah, this is another thing to add to my morning routine, that I have in my morning routine, that helps me feel like I have some me time again, and also getting that blood circulation going, applying the serums, massaging it into my face, and not forgetting the SPF, because girl, the sunshine comes through the windows, so you need that SPF all the time. Even if you are at home, just make sure that you apply your SPF. And I just use some bougie ass fragrance, because everyone needs fragrance. Alright, we're into vitamins. I usually take an iron supplement because I am anemic, but obviously these supplements should be prescribed by your doctor. I'm also taking some vitamin D because we aren't seeing the sun so much, and it is for immunity and bone health. Like I said, I'm not a GP, so do consult. Next up, we have slow release magnesium. Just helps me for my muscles, just calming them down, and yeah, just overall my just health. I just like that one. Next up, we have some vitamin C, and that's good for immunity right now. And if I do go out, I take 2 of this. Then I have B12. Because I am vegetarian, I don't get enough B12 from plants, so I just get this chewable one from Solga, and that is tasty, and I don't mind it at all. So yeah. Next up, I will be writing down my to-do list. My to-do list for the day is generally my work tasks. And if I didn't journal in bed and I have a few minutes now, then I would journal after this. This just helps me to know what I got to do for the day and sets it out so that I can plan towards achieving those tasks for the day. And yeah, it just helps me be more in control of everything that I need to be more in control of for this day. And I just take it a day at a time, and I think that's the easiest thing for me to do right now. Next up, I am cleaning up this table. I am such a messy person. You would never believe that. you probably would not believe me, but I am a messy person, and my stuff is everywhere. So my table is generally a mess with everything around me, so I just declutter that, and I get rid of stuff that doesn't need to be there, and I just neaten it up, tidy it up, and clean. Over the weekends we generally clean it up. But yeah, this just helps me feel like, my space is nice and neat, and I want to work in it, and I want to be in it for 8 hours, because we're working that 9 to 5 life. So yeah, you want to be in a good, clean, decluttered environment. Then I would use my oil burner and just light a tea light, and then put in some fragrance. I have this aromatherapy oil, and yeah, just use whatever other candle that I have. If I don't use this, and this just gives me some nice like smell, and then it's a nice like ambiance in the room and a vibe, and I just like it. It just makes me feel relaxed before I get going into the work day. And now it's finally time to hit the PC. But before I do that, I do check my phone. You would have noticed I was not on my phone before this. It was just to put my alarm off. I check my notifications now. I post Instagram, the stories and stuff that I do in the morning, and tweets and that kind of thing. I do it now. And then I will toss my phone aside, because it's a huge distraction throughout the day. So many times you just check it like once an hour, once every other hour. When I get a break, like a 5-minute break or a few minutes of break, then I check my phone. Then I put in some headphones, earphones, and I put in some trance music that generally helps me to just be focused. I know music doesn't work for every single person, but for me it does, and I just listen to something that I really, really enjoy, and this just gets me in the zone. I'll have a look again at my to-do list to make sure everything's on track, and then I'll check my emails, and then I will get down to working. By this time, I've already achieved so many things. So yes, I am in the mood to really get into the zone. I always keep a cup of water nearby so that I remember to drink water every day. Well, every hour. Like I try to do it on the hour. So if it's 8 glasses, 8 hours, girl, you gotta do it like that. Like you just gotta refill that glass every hour. That's the easiest way for me to remember. I keep a notepad nearby, and then I write down my notes for whatever else that I need to in this book. This is separate to my to-do list, so that I don't confuse the two, and that I don't have to keep staring at my to-do list. least I know what it is for the day. So yeah, I just keep my notes separately. Also important to note your posture for when you're sitting on the chairs, and not to lean forward into your screen. That's another mistake that I sometimes do, and I just have to remember to like take deep breaths and not lean into the screen. And once I do lean into the screen, I just correct myself immediately, and that helps me with my posture, because otherwise I have serious neck issues. And then I will do my neck stretches while I'm sitting at my PC as soon as I remember to, a few times a day, and that just helps with all the tension from sitting. Yeah, so basically this is my morning routine. There's no exercise. I know I'm trying to still get that in to my routine. I have everything that I need for it. I just need to get in the mood for it. But other than that, I hope you learned something from this video, and I hope that it was helpful to you. And if you want me to do that or drop that full skincare routine, then definitely let me know. I hope you check out my other videos, and do let me know what you think. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.